Hi, I'm Mark, and this is the Davis Farmstead, and welcome back to the farm. We're up in the kitchen today. We got our hog back from the processor yesterday, and we're going to make some homemade bacon, and we're going to show you how we do that. And I've already got the pork belly up here. It's the pork belly until you cure it. So we're gonna start the curing process today, and it takes about 7 to 10 days after you cure it, and then we have to hot smoke it, and we'll show you all the steps. But it's a long process. I mean, it's not a hard process, it's just long. But this is the 2 pork bellies we got, and they really look nice. I've already cut these in half, and I'm gonna cut them in half again just to make it easier to handle for us. And then we're gonna weigh it. The cure is based on weight, so that's a critical part of it. This is a better shot here. This is beautiful. So I got my scale here. Well, I'm gonna cut them first, then we'll weigh them. That way make it a little easier. Of course, even when we buy packaged bacon, I always cut it in half because we cook them on the blackstone. And if you haven't got a blackstone, you need to get one. Not that I'm sponsored by them or anything, but they are nice. And of course, you'll probably already see it on another video by the time this one comes out, but our pig dressed out at 214 pounds, so it came out pretty good. So we're gonna weigh these, and then we'll start with the measuring out the cure and everything. Okay, this first one is 557 grams. So our cure wants to be, we need 2% of the salt, and you can use up to 2.5%. Some people up to 4% of salt, but to me that's too much. We don't like a real salty bacon. And we're gonna put brown sugar with it, and you can go up to 2%, maybe even 3%. So we're gonna go half and half. So we'll do equal amounts, but I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'll come back and we'll measure that out. Okay, what I'm doing is weighing these on a piece of parchment paper, and then I'll write the cure on it because I don't want to make a big old pot of cure and then waste it, because this stuff's not expensive, but this curing salt is very expensive. So this one's 704, which takes 14 grams of salt, and the curing salt is 1.7, I'm gonna say 1.8. So the curing salt is 0.25. All right, we'll get the rest of them, and we'll come back and show you how we put the stuff on. Okay, we got them all measured out, and we did all our math and everything. So now we're gonna start making our cure, and we're gonna start with just plain old kosher salt. You have to use like a salt with no iodine in it. You put the iodine in it, it'll ruin your meat, they say. I haven't ever tried it, but I don't want to take the chance. And also, I use a coarse ground. They say the coarse ground don't soak into it as bad as if you use a fine ground, but you can use a fine ground if you want to. So this first one is 14 grams. And the reason we use grams, not that I even know what that means, it's just easier to do the math. Okay, I got the first batch of salt, and then we'll add some brown sugar. This is just regular old Walmart brown sugar. And I'm gonna do the same amount as the salt. So. Oh, I didn't tear. And the next ingredient is this is called a Prag #1 powder. It's a curing salt. And the reason you need this is protects it from, seals it against bacteria. You can do it without this, but your bacon won't last near as long. I mean, you can put, after we cure it and everything and smoke it, you can put it in the bacon. I think it lasts up to a year if you use this. And this was about 10 bucks, but you don't use, like I got like maybe 2 grams of this in this one, so it don't take a whole lot. So this one's gonna take 2 grams, which I don't think is very much at all. That's more than I thought. Okay. Now we'll mix this up. And we're gonna use half on this side and half on the other side. You want to rub it into every surface thing. Flip it over. And we want to get the sides too if we can. I think I'll take it off this paper next time on the next one. All right, this is well coated, so now I'm going to put it in a bag, and this is a 1 gallon bag, freezer bag. You want to lay flat if you can, like that. Get all the air out as you can. And then we'll set it to the side and get the rest of them, then we'll put them in the refrigerator. So let's go to the next one. This one's 10. Much. I don't know if it's a measure that close. That's what's good. All right. Let's get a better scale, I think. We're gonna mix this one without the paper. I think it might work a little better. So I'll put half. Oh yeah, it's a lot easier. And we did sanitize this board before we started using it, so. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier there. That's a piece of cake. We'll finish this one up and we'll do the rest of them, then we'll come back and show you how we put them on the tray and put them in the refrigerator. Okay, we got it all rubbed down and into Ziploc bags. One thing we did change, we looked it up, and a half a teaspoon is 2 grams of the powder, so it was a little easier than trying to measure 2 grams. But we got it in this little pan here, and we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. So you put it in the refrigerator for 7 to 10 days, and every day you gotta flip these bags over so they'll get a good coating on every one of them. What it does is draws some moisture, and it's already started drawing moisture out of this. So we'll come back in 7 days and we'll put it on the smoker.